Heavens to hilarity! This is it, sports fans! Laugh Olympics!
Well, that 40-minute breakdown I did got blocked after originally clearing copyright. So here I am. Let's release short segments and see how that goes. We'll start from the end and work backward. Let's look at Anthony Edwards' footwork. Here's more of that self-glorification that's so classy.
Buckets in all the ways, with just the patience, the footwork, and then...
So as long as D. Wade is going to compliment this footwork, and Anthony Edwards is going to compliment his own footwork, and Steph Curry is going to get excited about this footwork, let's look at the footwork. Okay, and last dribble hits the floor there. Step, call it a gather if it makes you feel better. It's not going to matter by the end. Drag the back foot. Back foot comes down with a huge step backward. Front foot comes down. That's another step. That same foot comes up and goes back down. And maybe it didn't come all the way off the ground. We'll let that one go. But not that one. That's a full step. The back foot is doing a full pivot while he brings the front foot back behind that foot, which means his previous pivot foot is now his front foot, which he drags or takes a mini step with. I mean, how did his pivot foot get all the way over there? And then he lifts his back foot, which, let me remind you, was his new pivot foot, and takes a huge step with that and drags the back foot again to finish this.
The patience, the footwork, the patience, the footwork, the patience, the footwork.
How about humility and class? Want to comment on that too? Guys, that's 7 steps, not counting the drags. And not counting the changing of the pivot foot violation. 7 steps. I have 11 arrows on that screen pointing out problems with what he did. And even if I only go with 7 of those 11, it's 7 steps. And the Serbian player doesn't even complain. I mean, man, how do you guard someone who's allowed to change pivot feet, drag, hop? Those of you who came at me like pretending that you're patriots, at least I have expectations. At least I'm holding my country to a standard and expecting greatness instead of just letting everything go. Since when does the United States need to cheat? Since when does the United States need to not play by the rules? Since when does the United States need to be a bunch of showboaters that are constantly pointing at themselves and trying to draw attention to what they just did? At least play by the rules if you're going to be a showboating diva. Stop acting like you're a patriot because you let everything slide. You are the reason that things are falling apart because you want to make excuses rather than just be better.